Been commentating on Charlton for the best part of 8 years. He's a devout fan and was there when Charlton were promoted in the most spectacular fashion.
Michael Gray steps up. And it's inside there! And we're in the Premier League! Charlton, in the most dramatic fashion imaginable, are going to be playing Premier League football next season!
But will they be playing Premiership football next season? Mansfield will be there as they strive to survive.
I shout and I scream and I get depressed, and it's a fan on the microphone.
Is it some sort of therapeutic relief, do you think, for yourself?
No, I think it's probably going to give me a nervous breakdown eventually. It certainly nearly did at Wembley last May. The Prozac is just starting to kick in for the last 5 weeks of this season.
Charlton needed a win against Spurs. It was their game in hand over the other relegation candidates, and as the teams ran out, Mansfield was confident.
If I sat and thought about it, I'd be happy with the draw. I want a win.
And it all started so well.
Martin Krugel gives him the short option, then turns the ball back to Keith Jones. Jones guides it forward to Andy Hunt, who scored 2 goals in the game of White Hart Lane earlier on in the season. That's a lovely ball from Jones to Paul Mortimer. Deep far post cross. It's laid back by Stuart Marcus, and it drives it. And Marcus going to score! The skipper with the opener for Charlton. And we played under 5 minutes. And Spurs were stretched as the ball came in from the left-hand side. But Kinsella buries it past Walker to give Charlton the perfect start to this game.
Charlton held the lead at half-time, but as conditions worsened, so did their performance.
Here he goes now to Everson, who rides the challenge of Carl Tyler. Tries to play the 1-2 on the edge of the box, and he shoots. Oh, he scores! It's a great goal from Everson.
Then the rot set in.
Movement in there as well. It's a good delivery. There's a downward header in there from Campbell, and he scored. Stand around us. All the stands actually are just flooding. They're emptying, Colin. I don't think I've seen the crowd leave the valley like this all season. Ginola on the ball again. This could be even worse for Charlton. He drives it and he scored another one! Ginola makes it 4 in injury time at the end of this game. Andy Pedersen's despairing dive to his left, but he couldn't keep the ball out, and this is turning into a disaster now. In the end, you know, a team like Spurs were able to just seize the initiative, and as I say, on the balance of play, Spurs were much the better side, and they got their due reward.
Do you dislike your job at a time like this?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not being blindly optimistic, but I don't think we're there yet. You know, there are still points to be played for, and there are still plenty of things that can happen. I think that Charlton are under pressure to get the win there now. On the basis of what we've seen against Spurs, maybe I shouldn't be too optimistic, but I still feel that they could go there and get a result. If they play the way that they can when they're on song, then they can go to Goodison Park and they can win.
So will they stay up?
Do you want to ask me Saturday evening?
Happiness is staying in the Premiership.